And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we see who's better in the NFC, between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. Out for the opening kick, and we're underway from Soldier Field. Tyrone Tracy now to return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Pass play coming here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete to Beckham. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And goes to the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They're going to try to throw for it. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. Shoots away from one. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams on the play action. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Williams with 3rd and long. Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Williams on 1st down. He brings it in. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Dodge the tackle. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. Short pick up to their own 31. Jalen Johnson with the stop.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Running back motions right. To the air on 3rd and long. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Giants are set to punt. Issues with the snap, but he does get it away. This is a short kick, though. And this one spits out a little shy of midfield. They're going to be in enemy territory to begin this possession.
Giants 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago!
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Bring a tight end in motion right. Driving forward with Scatterboo. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10, back to throw. He's got it deep downfield. And they are all the way into that red zone. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
58 yards. First down, New York.
Scatterboo now from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. Throwing it on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Put a receiver in motion left. 3rd down from the gun. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start to fight back with their first points of this game. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Giants chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. What a hit, and the ball's loose. It looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Ready,
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. This is Scannaboo, left side. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Scannaboo here on 1st and goal. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 4 yards from their partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he makes the catch, but he will not get the feet down. Oh, Brock, that could have been a highlight reel touchdown. Instead, just an incompletion.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Working now from the gun. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive is going to begin with a run by Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
That's Dunze again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
On play action, here's Williams. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Toss play, Swift. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. Spins out on one stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running with Scatterboo. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now they send their back in motion right. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. We'll go play action on 1st down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And it's a house call. Pick 6, touchdown Chicago.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody. They get the job done.
Giants 14.
Chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Tracy on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And he has enough room to gain about 4. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Working on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
They're throwing it. Finds Scatteroo on the dump off. On the move past the 40. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. He's out of bounds on that return, Brock, as that takes us into the break. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Starting at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. This is going to be down to, it looks like, about the opposing 36 for their next snap. 28-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Scatteroo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. He'll throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Has this at the 6. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. He cuts it along the right sideline. There's space. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-possession game. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears grow the lead now to 22 points.
42. Giants 20. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Again to throw on second. And that's sent to the ground by defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
A 28-yard gain.
Now it's Scannaboo. He's able to manage a couple on that run. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
At the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 19.
Back to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings them to third down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Scatterboo. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. He's off to the races. The 50. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the 50 entire way back. So the decision to go for 2 does result in a nice boost, Brock, but not for the team we were expecting, thanks to an alert play and a lengthy jog downfield from that defender.
Yeah, it took everybody. In order to do that and make that happen, it really was all 11 and then just a superhuman effort. You say jog, I say a sprint to glory.
Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Williams with a quick pass out wide. Will muster a little down to the 30. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Williams off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down, here's Swift. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Tracy on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Screen here for Scatterboo. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He beams one deep right side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying grounded with Swift. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. There he goes, right sideline. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
One in behind center with Swift. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going run again with Swift. And give him 4 yards before he stops, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz, or he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Santos' kick is good, and that gives them a 28-point advantage.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up!
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. A throw left side finds Johnson. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Giants just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hiking 18.
And right back to Scatterboo. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Kobe Bryant has it. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawn up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, quite the